Hey guys, what's going on? So I got some stuff going on today. First of all, I want to go ahead and apologize for missing Sunday's upload. I had a lot of stuff come up. I was busy. I originally planned on editing. Ended up with the family making a trip down to Tennessee from Kentucky, where I was on vacation. So I never really got time to edit, and I was really cutting it close with getting back on to work on time because I got back Sunday night, and I didn't want to just chop a video together in an hour and put out some shitty video that you all wouldn't enjoy. So I just decided it'd be better to leave it, not upload anything, and give you an upload. Two uploads this week. Well, an upload this week plus Sunday, and then following that, this Sunday will be another video that week, and then we'll be back on the normal Sunday track. I will be uploading some Wednesdays or Thursdays when I have extra footage to put out, but usual will be Sundays, most of you all know. Today, I'm going to get the Corvette ready and moved out into the driveway and get it ready for detailing. And then we are going to go, as you can see way down on the curb, is my RX-7, which has been sitting there for a little bit. Chances of it starting, don't know. It's really needing some work, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to push it into the garage, or get it started and drive it up into the garage after I move the Corvette out, and get it ready to be sent off for some work. I'm gonna possibly go ahead and sand the body. I'm not 100% positive on doing that yet. My neighbor Josh actually does some really good paint work, so I might ask him about helping me out before sending it off to him to get some paint done. Which, if you all will go to my Instagram, which is in my channel description, you can vote on what kind of color I should do. I have one color in mind, right? Well, a couple, but I'm pretty set on one color specifically, which I won't tell until the video of the car finishes out and all the engine work is finished. It's back to running normal and the paint's complete. You all will probably not be seeing much of the RX-7. As for the Corvette, I have some other plans with it, which I'm not really going to release till that's all done and said. I'm not going to say anything about what's going on with it. Thankfully, I do have enough footage from Streetcar Takeover. I'll be clipping up and together. I'm going to do the day 2 video, will be this coming Sunday, and then I'm going to chop up like my favorite races, best moments of Streetcar, and those will be the following up until I get the RX-7 ready. Plus, I'll also be making trips to the track and car shows locally. So I won't run out of content, although a whole lot of the upcoming won't be of my personal vehicles just because I have so much going on, a lot of work to get done. Me and my buddy Chris, which if you all go to my older quick uploads, I just uploaded off my phone. He is the one that owns the Camaro ZL1 that is stupid loud, and it's a really fast car. Me and him trying to get a race team together to go to Virginia International Raceway, I believe in October, for a track day, which will be pretty fun, and hopefully we can get... I plan on having the RX-7 there. I will hopefully be trailering it up there. I don't have a personal trailer, I'll probably have to rent one. So hopefully I have the money saved up to do that. Hopefully the RX-7 project is done, which it should be. I don't plan on it being worked on for more than 2 weeks when I finally get it out there. I just have to get my buddy's truck and a U-Haul, and we're going to take it up to RZG Motorsports. They did some work on it last year, phenomenal work, and obviously I was supposed to take the car back, never got around to it because Hurricane Florence came through. The whole East Coast up here was flooded. I don't think their shop took any damage, but I know it took them a minute to get back open, and by that time I was home. I was getting ready for a deployment, so I never got around taking it back. So I should have the money by the time I take it up there, which will be probably beginning of September, end of this month sometime, because I got some other work things going on and I'm going to be out for a few days. So I'm going to try and line that up where the RX-7's getting worked on while I'm busy. That way I'm not worrying about it, I'm not thinking about it and waiting. That way once I'm my schedule's clear. I'm in the RX-7 and I'm getting videos done. That being said, there will be a bunch of new content coming out once that car is done. I'm not gonna like list any things that are actually going on with it. And there's mechanical problems right now, which are simple fixes. I think we got an exhaust leak, we had an overheating issue, which I got the new thermostat from my sponsor Mishimoto is sitting in the house. I had that ordered during deployment, so it'd be here and ready to go in. I should have some gasket sealer in the garage, so I might knock that out tonight, depending how long this process takes. Sometimes it'll crank up, sometimes it won't. It's been sitting for a minute, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it starts off the go. I can just drive it on in, and then I can get some work done to it before I have to send it up to RCG. That way it's less work for them, and it's a faster, smoother process. Because I have a buddy named Anthony who is a Yoda of RX-7s, who has been helping them out, giving them advice on working on my car. He also owns a beautiful RX-7, and I really appreciate his help because he's helped a lot with finding out issues that's going on with the cars, how to maintain the car better, because he was actually friends with the previous owner of my car. And obviously I told the story about how I got it, and then I met Anthony up at a show because he drove his RX-7 there. I was there, and I think there was like one other FD that showed up. I didn't really talk to that guy much. I did a little bit, and actually found out a few things I didn't even know about the car that I hadn't been told. So it was actually pretty cool to figure out some new things, because I hadn't, at the time, it was after I first got the car, I wasn't big into knowing everything about a rotary. I still don't know everything, but I've become pretty knowledgeable from talking to him and other enthusiasts on rotaries. It's crazy what kind of people you can meet just because of the certain car model you own, certain year. So yep, let's go get that RX-7 running right now. Alright guys, as you can see, RX-7 has officially, excuse me, shit, Sonic. RX-7's finally in, Corvette's out. So, I did not manage to get it started. Battery was completely fried. Note this thing has been sitting since right before deployment because we was having issues and I didn't have anybody that was good enough to work on it while I was gone, and start it up every once in a while without taking it to an actual mechanic, and at the time I didn't want to spend that much money. So new batteries in, went to AutoZone, picked that up, went ahead, got a new radiator hose clamp because I may or may not have got sick and tired of the shitty clamps that they put on Corvettes, and I took that one off, put it on the Corvette. So I went and bought new ones, and also went ahead and picked up a new set of spark plugs. So what I'll be doing is, I'm not going to get around to that tonight. The new battery is working phenomenal compared to the old one. Thank God my warranty was still good, so didn't cost me a penny for that. Which new spark plugs, everybody knows that's an RX-7 owner. It's like 25 bucks for 4 plugs. So tomorrow night I'm gonna get under it, start bleeding the radiator, get some air out to make room for new coolant, which I luckily had an extra jug of, so I don't have to buy that. But I did notice it is very low and dry because I pulled the tube off, and yeah, it is bone dry in that thing. So tomorrow night we'll get under it, lift it up, take out the plugs, which, as some of you all know, is a fucking pain in the cunt, because they are located right down in there. You probably can't see because my light. So we're gonna get under it and get those ready, which I've done it so many fucking times at this point, it should only take me like half an hour. Although it's still cunt and tiring to do because it's at such an odd angle. And we're gonna do that. Probably replace my air filter. It looks like it could use a new one, probably a little on the dirty side, and it's older, so it would probably do some good just to run a newer one. And then afterwards, hopefully she fires up. I fill up full of fluid. I'm also gonna throw on the thermostat that night. That way it just I fill it full just enough to keep the engine to where it warms up and not too much. And then I'm gonna take the old thermostat out of the housing, put the new one in, let the gasket seal for 24 hours. And then we will contact my friends down at RCG, see what day I can drop this bad Larry off. Then we'll load her up on the U-Haul, and hopefully Steven's free, and I'll get a lift from him. But our main issue is a exhaust leak, and also there is a little tiny bolt right down in there under the intake manifold where for some reason it's spitting oil, and there also looked like there was an antifreeze leak. So something's leaking in there. They plugged it up temporarily so I could take it to a show and a race one time, which obviously I didn't try to push full boost, or they told me they recommended no full boost, but you know, it's a fucking RX-7. You gotta go full boost to get love out of it, and I still have my fucking track number from the last time. And actually, only time this thing has actually been on a drag strip, which I spun terribly. We won't talk about that. New headlight cover will be coming in soon, hopefully. I'm gonna try and get that ordered soon. They're kind of a cunt to find. Also need to get the headlights rewired. I just realized they are completely taken apart right now. And yeah, so we have some big things going on with this thing. So guys, I'm going to leave it at that for the night. I, again, want to apologize for not uploading Sunday. I really hate missing that. I like to stay on the same schedule and be consistent, and it's gonna happen every once in a while because sometimes I just get busy with work and having to do extra things on the weekends to get ready for the following week. Plus, it just lined up really bad to get ready for a course I'm currently in it now, but it was literally the night I got back, had to get everything ready for the course, so I'd had no time to edit. Again, I would rather miss a day, update you all later that week on what happened, than post some video that nobody's going to enjoy. So I'd rather do that. And this is just kind of, you know, nothing serious racing going on. I kind of am not a fan of vlogging, but at least you get to see the cars, and that's some good. So to me, as long as you're getting like a decent amount of content from that is car involved, I'll consistently upload as long as I'm able to. And yep, so got a busy day tomorrow. I might film the work or not. A lot of it can't really be filmed from the angles I'll be working at. Besides, I might do the thermostat. I'll probably video that. And I will get back to you all with updates on Instagram as soon as that is done.